Yate, Sheyabil Wachunas Unisye, Schenectady, New York, Nishe, Westport, New York, Bashachi, Lithuanian, Dashache, and French Canadian, Dashanali. Principal Dilcon Community School, Danash Nish. Hello out there, families, students. We are going to be talking really quickly. I'd like to inform you about the return to school plan. Our return to school plan here at Dilcon Community School. And again, we are moving forward with this plan, but it's a plan that's ever changing. Right now, our staff and our teachers are returning on the 27th of July. They will need time to get a lot of things prepared, set up, and our school year will officially start on the 17th of August, and we will start with distance learning. We have computers and tablets ordered that we'll be able to load information on and lessons on for the students. We'll also be using the remote platform, Office 365, and the teachers will be checking with the students and with the parents to see who can access that platform. If you can access that platform, teachers will be downloading information, putting on flash drives or SIMS cards, and then sending it out to the families and to the students. Now the plan is, right now on the 17th, again, school will start. It'll be distance learning. We will be sending home laptops that parents will need to sign for, and flash drives or SIMS card, depending on the device. And then we'll also be sending food home once a week. On Mondays, we will be delivering a 5-day meal package for each student. So we will be feeding our students throughout the whole week breakfast and lunches. That'll be the plan. Now, as we move forward, we'll be going out on Wednesdays and Mondays. Every Monday, we'll be dropping off lessons on flash drives or SIMS cards and food. On Wednesdays, we will pick up the SIMS card or the flash drives with the lesson and any paperwork, paper, pencil type lessons that students are doing, and we'll bring them back to school. And we'll drop off another flash drive and more lessons on Wednesdays. And then on Mondays, when we go back out to drop off things, we'll pick up the other lessons that were completed. Parents, we need to keep on top of this in order for your student to be learning and to be progressing, and so we move forward and they have the opportunity to pass this year and get promoted to the next grade. We really need your help and support on this. Now, I put up here my email address and the school phone number. That is so if you have any questions, you can email me. If you have any comments, you can call us or email me. And I will be glad to get back to you and email you back or call you back, whatever I need to do. Now, the distance learning right now with the plan that we already put out says that kids would come back on the 21st, and not all students, the 21st of September, that is. There were students who would come back Monday and Wednesdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, or not at all. Parents have a choice. They can have their students come to school 2 days a week and learn from home 3 days a week, or they can have their students stay at home and do distance learning until we open the school back up. Now, that is a choice. Now, what is going to happen is we are reevaluating things every single day as we get more news on the coronavirus and other health concerns. So at our next board meeting in the beginning of August, we'll be discussing this. There is a possibility, as far as the options go, of kids returning to school or staying at home, we could push that back till the end of the first quarter, which would push us back all the way till about the third week of October, where we didn't give people the option, students and families the options, whether their students would want to come to campus for 2 days a week or whether they'd want to continue at distance learning. So that is the plan. There's a lot of other things in the plan that are going on. We are getting classrooms ready for when students need to come back. We're marking for social distancing. All our staffs are wearing masks when they're in the building, unless they're in their own private office or they're by themselves. And of course, we have barriers put up. We are disinfecting daily, and we are hiring additional people to monitor students to make sure that we keep their masks on and have proper social distancing once students come back. So there's a lot of training going on for the staff. So when the staff come back here next week on the 27th of July, they will be doing a lot in that 3 weeks, doing their orientation, plus getting everything ready for our students for distance learning and for whenever the possibility is that they will be coming back. Other than that, we are looking at residential. If families need residential, we are going to be discussing in the next week or so when we will open residential. But residential will be very modified also. It'll only be one student per room unless we have like 2 sisters or 3 sisters. They could share a room if they're in the same family, or 2 brothers. So we only estimate that our residential hall will only be able to handle somewhere between 20 and 30 students, depending how many brothers and sisters would be sharing a room. So it's going to be first come, first serve there. So if you want residential, please call Mr. Hanley after the 27th and let him know. Let's get signed up and call our enrollment. There will be attendance procedures. Teachers will be reaching out to you to set up their attendance procedures so we can accredit your student for being in school during the day when we are doing distance learning. So those are some of the things that are going on. We have a lot more. We're putting dividers on the bus. When we do need to use the buses for students, we will have dividers, plus we'll have bus monitors. We are doing screenings of every employee coming on to our campus every day. We will do screenings of visitors. When students come back, we will be doing screenings of every single student every day. These are precautions we need to take during this pandemic. So we have a lot going on. We are taking a lot of precautions. I want to make sure I don't miss anything, so I want to look at my notes really quick. But we are looking at, with residential, with having extra staff over there. We are having hall monitors to help students go down the hall to make sure they're wearing their masks. We are doing things with food service where meals will be served in the classroom. We are setting up recess and fun different times for the kids and PE in the classroom and things like that. But we have to do them using the safety protocols. So we're following CDC and Navajo Nation's directives on how we have to keep kids safe. Now, the other thing about this plan is if Navajo Nation goes into lockdown past the 16th of August, we will be pushing back our opening of a starting of school because of what we have to get ready and transporting laptops and food and everything else out to the families. So that may be pushed back a few days. Of course, we aren't having any after-school clubs or sports on site, and there's no fall sports scheduled for this part of this year. However, we are planning on having after-school clubs where students can sign up, and we will bring or have items mailed to the students, fun educational games, other things that they can work on from home with their families or individually. So those are some of the things we are looking at. Academic specials, when the kids come back, everything would be done in the classroom. We would not be moving the kids from one classroom to another. We will only move them only when it's necessary. We have new protocol for fire drills, for lockdown drills, and pretty much everything we do. Our main concern is the safety of our students and our families, and the safety of our staff. So that is our main concern. If you have any questions at all, please, you can email me here, you can call the school, and we will get back to you. We will get back to you. Thank you very much.